Good morning, ladies and gents. I hope you guys have slept good, or you're either sleeping better than me. It is bright and early, probably 2:30 here on our time or Central Time. You guys better get that popcorn ready because I got a surprise for you. Make sure you guys watch the whole video and you'll find out the surprise closer to the end. But we are headed kind of north to Central Ohio, and we are going to pick up a truck this afternoon. And closer towards destination, I'll fill you guys in on a little bit more of what exactly we're picking up and kind of fill you in on some details. Guys, the suspense is killing me. I want to be there so bad already. It is like unreal. I am absolutely ecstatic on this surprise. I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do, because I am like ready. Currently we are at Speedway, spending a lot of money thanks to a certain person. Not gonna call no names, but we are filling up and jumping back on the road. As I knew it was coming, our brother's got to pee like a pregnant woman with a small bladder, but that's the least to say. Imagine we'll be stopping on a couple more times, so I guess we're just waiting to see how much money comes out of my pocket for this trip. I don't think it's ever gonna stop, guys, if I'm being honest. Oh, it did. Ouch. This is what I like more, but this is definitely cheaper. When your suspense is on level 10 on getting something that you're really excited for, and your beloved brothers feel like they've been in the bathroom for probably 15 minutes, it really gets the adrenaline going. See how long it takes them to actually get out of here, because they've been in there a while. So we're gonna start a timer. See what it is when they get back in here. They would. Literally, I start this thing and here they come. What is the luck? Guys, me and my wife bought a Jeep Grand Cherokee L not too long ago, and I have not had a chance to drive it yet as far as like a road trip goes. And little did we know, it has got obviously lane departure, but it's got, I guess, a level 2 driving assist, I think is what they call it. Anyways, I can literally let go of the steering wheel and it'll drive itself. Now, with that being said, it is a little bit skeptical. It does not operate like a Tesla, but at the end of the day, I don't have to touch the steering wheel, but it's probably advised to touch the steering wheel. It is, I'll show you. So, it's turned on right down there in the bottom corner, but watch this. I'm not touching the steering wheel. My hands are in front of me. Hand, steering wheel. And it is literally driving itself. Hand right here. Other hand right here. It's driving itself. Now, I will know that if it gets close to the yellow line, it pulls itself over. So if you don't just kind of touch your hands a little bit, you're probably going to look like a drunk in the middle. Place hands on steering wheel. Yeah, see? Okay, my hand's on the steering wheel. I'm going to let go again. And it's still driving itself. But you're going to look like a drunk because it's using the lanes to decide where you're driving. So eventually, you might get pulled over unless you actually help it a little bit. But again, I'm not touching the steering wheel. Eventually, they'll probably say place hands on steering wheel. But it's kind of crazy, really. Okay, guys, update on this. I did it wrong last time, and now it is driving by itself completely in the middle of the road and not looking like a drunk, literally. Okay, I don't know what that means. This hasn't done that before. Oh, place hand on the steering wheel. Now I'll let go again. We're coming up on this turn up here. I'm gonna touch it so I don't start beeping in the middle of the turn. Now if I die, I got this on recording, my insurance company's probably gonna hate me, but guess we're gonna figure it out. It is legitimately turning on its own. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. And it just accelerated to keep up with my 75 mile an hour speed limit. Or cruise control. That is nuts. Absolutely nuts. Anyways, we are 56 minutes away, guys. This is getting oh so real. Guess I ain't gonna even touch the steering wheel. Just let it drive on its own. We are about 30 minutes away, give or take some. And I don't know about you guys, but I am excited to say the least. So if you follow me on Instagram, you already know a little bit of what we're gonna be doing. And there went the camera. You already know a little bit of what we're doing. And if you don't, anybody that knows the name Silver Bullet will know exactly what I'm referring to. Silver Bullet is also known as DDG number 13. It was Durtymax Jack's 13th giveaway whenever he was giving away vehicles, and we are going to look at purchasing it today. We are meeting the owner, Logan, at his bank, and we are gonna do some inspections on it and look it over and just see what kind of condition it is now versus whenever Durtymax Jack had it, and we're gonna take you along and show you live coverage of how it looks today. So I know he's changed up a little bit of the specs on it. I know it's got different wheels and tires on it than when Jack had it, and I know it don't have the compound setup no more. It has got a 68mm Danville turbo. I know it's got a 12mm Extra G lift pump or fuel pump, 12mm fuel pump, and then it has got stock injectors, I believe. So we'll just go over the whole list once we get there. We'll let him explain how he got it, or how he ended up receiving the truck from the actual giveaway of DDG13, and we'll go into some details. So kind of excited, kind of thrilled. It's an exciting time to be able to take purchase of a giveaway truck, especially a brand that I have represented for a while. DDG number 13. What a beast. How's it going?
Good.
David Letcher.
Logan.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, if you don't mind. Starlight headliner. Rubber. So did you get it with the front bumper like that?
It had some chipping on it, but like I said, telling him, it just started, like, once it started, it just started going.
Yeah.
Like, it just started chipping and chipping and chipping.
Yeah, it's chipping pretty bad, even in here.
I was gonna have the bumper painted, repainted, $300. It's the factory GM silver colored.
Yeah.
So I was gonna have that done. Like I said, I threw it up for sale, and I think like not even a day after you had messaged me.
Yeah.
So it's already gone.
So did this come bent too?
Don't know about that. I don't know.
Headliner's really dirty. Guys, it's cold out here. A lot different than when Jack had it. There's a lot of pitting. It's scratched up pretty bad, honestly. I mean, not terrible. It can be paint corrected out. What do y'all think? Leave it in your comments below. Is it up to Jack's standards? So did it have that much steering wheel play? Or is that just part of the 15s?
That's probably part of just the tires. I had stocks on it at one point, and I had them specialties on it. How bad is a rear end to do?
Well, they can rear end can be pretty costly. So depends on if you just have to tear it apart and just fix the valve lash on it.
Right.
Well, that one that we just redid was $5,800.
Yeah.
$5,800?
Yep.
No way.
Yep.
And
that wasn't us doing it. That was labor and everything included into it.
so just the yoke and everything, and the actual, depending on the
not buy DDG13. As a lot of you probably know, it is Silver Bullet. We looked it over pretty good. Got a video for you guys to see what it looks like in the condition that it's in right now. Leave you guys' comments below. What kind of condition did you think it was in? I'm just curious on what everybody else's outlook is on it. There's a lot of disclosed information on why I did not purchase the truck. As a lot of you are aware, if you follow me on Instagram very much, you know that I buy very good quality vehicles, actually pretty close to immaculate, and that's just the type of used vehicles that I like to buy. For the price that the guy was asking at $58,000, to me it just didn't seem reasonable at that price for a lot of the disclosed information on what was the reason why I didn't buy it. So with that being said, it just didn't seem like a wise decision to buy it for $58,000. So with that being said, I know there was several thousands of dollars done to the truck that made it where it was worth more than value, which was why I was interested in the truck to begin with and willing to pay more than value. But with that being said, a lot of the disclosed information on why I didn't buy it would have just caused more money and more money out of my pocket to get it where it needed to be, to my expectations on a vehicle and where I like my vehicles to be. So at the end of the day, it just wasn't what I was looking to buy in the condition that it was in. Like I said, leave your comment below. I'd like to know what you guys think of the truck and what condition is it in, and was it still in Jack's condition as Jack would have sold it for? Do you think that you would have paid $58,000 for it at that price? A lot of the mods underneath the hood were no longer there. I know in my video at the start I had told you that it was a 12mm fuel pump. It was actually a 10mm fuel pump, and it was stock injectors and a 68mm Danville turbo. Those are basically the fuel and air mods underneath the engine, and then it had 1,000 horsepower Whirly custom fab transmission, obviously WC Fab's traction control bars, 22x12 Asantis rims and tires. It had its fair amount of aftermarket stuff, which made up for the overpriced overvalue, which is again a reason why I was interested. But with that being said, guys, I'm sorry that we didn't get it, but at the end of the day, I felt like I needed to make a wise decision, and that was my wise decision. So there's probably going to be plenty of haters that's going to hate on my decision, but all I can say is you're either going to enjoy what you spend your money on, or you're not going to enjoy it at all. And I feel like it would have been a huge regret to me, but not alone me, guys. I was actually buying it for the sole purpose that my dad was going to buy it back from me and be his first diesel truck that he ever owned. So at the same sense, being his first vehicle ever owned, I did not feel like if it was me in his shoes that it would be a vehicle that I would want to be my first, with the, like I said, the undisclosed information on why I didn't buy it. I'm not ever going to bash somebody. I'm not ever going to run nobody down. Everybody sees vehicles in a total different way. So I'm just very picky when it comes to buying a vehicle, and when I buy something, I want it to be of value, and I want it to be valuable to me when I own it. So with that being said, guys, I hope that you at least enjoyed the video. I'm sorry that we didn't get it, but there will be more surprises to come to the channel, and there will be a lot more to come to the channel with that being said. As an update on the single cab, I believe we will get the single cab back this coming week is kind of my plans, and then I will reveal what we've done to it, and we'll take it around town and put the power to the ground and kind of have a little fun with it. So we'll kind of see what kind of races we can get in and who we can challenge, and just enjoy what we do. So with that being said, I got about 5 hours ahead of me, headed back to West Kentucky. So I appreciate you guys. If you like the video, please like and subscribe, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Appreciate y'all.